In your opinion, what's the worst food in Minecraft? Today I'll talk shortly about this topic and how you have probably been wrong all along thinking that the beetroot is the one holding the spot. Before revealing what's actually the worst food in the game, I'll explain why the beetroot is so popular in this category. The beetroot has 3 different ways of obtaining it. Harvesting from village plots, which have a 10% chance of being beetroot plots, finding beetroot seeds in dungeons, mineshafts and cities, villages and woodland mansions, or trading with the wandering villager with emeralds. Beetroot seeds are placed on farmlands and when fully grown can be harvested, dropping 1 beetroot and 3 to 4 seeds which can be reseeded, repeating the cycle. When eaten, 1 beetroot regenerates 1 food point out of 20 and has 1.2 of saturation power, almost unnoticeable compared to almost any food. But beetroot is not only that. Over the years this particular item has been changed slightly to make it actually useful. When the 114 snapshot 19W11A came out, farmer villagers started trading beetroots for emeralds, meaning that you can actually make an automated beetroot farm and then trade them for some emeralds. Not only that, but you can also make beetroot soup with 6 beetroots, being as efficient as a mushroom stew. So what's the worst food? Is it cookies, dried kelp, sweet berries? None of them. Mostly because of one reason. The only difference between these items and the worst is the way you collect them. Beetroot can be farmed using farmers, cookies can be farmed as well. Red kelp can be obtained from mostly any ocean and also farmed using bone meal. And sweet berries can be placed multiple times and harvested any now and then, but if you feel like having more, you can make farms using foxes. So what's the worst food of them all? Tropical fish. Tropical fish is the worst food in either food points and saturation power, alongside with venomous types of food like the pufferfish. As you can imagine, a tropical fish is not at all useless. Using them, you can breed axolotls, using buckets of tropical fish and make them attack guardians and drown zombies. And you can also sell them to fishermen for emeralds. And what about farms? They exist. You can build a platform above a warm ocean and then use soul sand and water to bring tropical fishes up to you, which you can then kill or collect, and do it again abusing the spawn rate system. But it actually takes you to grab 1 fish at a time or killing some from time to time. What about automated farms? Well, using the same method, you can set up a bunch of dispensers to collect the fishes as they swim up and down. Guardian farms also produce tropical fish. The only downside is that you will only drop 1 tropical fish from 227,272 guardians or 90,909 guardians with looting tree. And that makes the question, is tropical fish the worst food even though it doesn't affect your hunger or health? Tropical fish has despicable status and is really tricky to obtain in huge quantities, but on the bright side, it doesn't poison you when eaten, differently from the pufferfish, the only difference between each other being the luck involved in getting them. Compared with tropical fish, pufferfish have a 653% drop increase from fishing, being easier to catch and seen more often when fishing. Guardian farms also drop pufferfish more often, but it's still an unreasonable amount of guardians to kill to drop a single one. To conclude, tropical fish and pufferfish are 2 strong competitors in the worst food in the game. Differentiated by 2 different factors, the tropical fish standing out for being rarer and for the mess-up status it has, and the pufferfish for the fact of being venomous, but not so unlikely to catch. All things considered, I think the tropical fish holds the spot of being the worst food in Minecraft. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time.